Now to the growing desperation for quarantine cruise passengers. Thousands stuck on ships like one that we're about to show you off the coast of Japan. At least 12 Americans among those testing positive for the virus. The State Department evacuating more than 800 people from Wuhan, China. That convoy in Nebraska now facing a 2-week quarantine at Camp Ashland. Embassy officials report a U.S. citizen has now died in Wuhan, said to be the first American fatality. ABC's Maggie Rulli in Yokohama with the latest.
Fear spreading on that quarantined cruise ship off the coast of Japan. At least 12 Americans are among the 64 people infected with novel coronavirus on board. Rebecca Frazier is one of them.
I'm concerned because my husband is still on the ship, and what is he supposed to do if he's released and I'm not?
For the first time, an American has died from the virus. The U.S. Embassy confirming the 60-year-old victim died at a hospital in Wuhan, China, the epicenter of the outbreak.
I want to send my condolences to the loved ones of the United States citizen who fell victim to the coronavirus in Wuhan.
New video showing hundreds of infected patients being moved into a new hospital in Wuhan, built in just 10 days. So far, at least 723 people have died worldwide, more than 34,000 people infected. Overnight, another flight filled with evacuees arriving in Nebraska. You can see passengers leaving the plane with masks on their faces. Convoys of buses transporting the 57 passengers to Camp Ashland, where they'll remain quarantined for 2 weeks. Some evacuees forced to split from their families. Frank Wasinski and his 3-year-old daughter quarantined in California, but his wife is not a citizen and was forced to stay behind in Wuhan.
She's getting worse. She's having problems breathing, keeping food down. And then now she's been diagnosed with the coronavirus as well.
Off the coast of Hong Kong, a second cruise ship carrying 3,600 passengers is also quarantined.
Frankly, we are not feeling good, but I think in terms of the mood, but much better than the first day when we just arrived.
People on board the Diamond Princess say they're checking their temperatures, but the number of those affected on this cruise ship is expected to grow. Now, the president of Princess Cruises came to Japan to meet with officials here, and the company says they're working together to make sure this quarantine is as safe as possible. Maggie Rulli, ABC News, Yokohama, Japan.
As Maggie said, at least 64 people on board that cruise ship under a 14-day quarantine in Yokohama Bay have tested positive for the coronavirus. There are roughly 2,600 guests and just over 1,000 crew members on board the Diamond Princess ship. Princess Cruises says in a statement the ship was quarantined after an elderly former passenger from Hong Kong tested positive for the virus, not including those in quarantine on the cruise ship. Japan has confirmed 26 other cases of coronavirus in total.